versus Bowden. It's cause number 138536, and I believe that Ms. Bowden is present on Zoom.
I don't know oh, is that B? Alexandra B. All right. And Ms. Bowden, hello.
Hi.
And we're here on, so there's an allegation of an auto loan, I think it was about $3,500 some dollars. United Finance is collecting against that. Their attorney's Mr. Yannick. And Mr. Yannick on their behalf is asking for something called summary judgment, which would say that there isn't any reason for this to go to trial and that the court should sign off on this and settle that debt that you owe. So let me hear from Mr. Yannick.
Thank you, Honor. So this matter was continued from July 19 so that the defendant could consult with an attorney and respond. I'll just very briefly restate the facts of the case and tell you where we are today. So this is a vehicle loan deficiency with the plaintiff as the lender. The answer generally disagrees with the amount. Defendant alleges that the vehicle was not sold properly. However, there was not a repossession. So there's no repossession. There's no resale credit, none of that. Plaintiff did respond to the summary judgment, but that response was essentially an unreadable form declaration of income and assets, but there was nothing that addressed the merits of the case. So plaintiff's position today, as it was on the 19th of July, is that there are no genuine issues of material fact, and therefore plaintiff is entitled to judgment as a matter of law today, Your Honor.
And just looking. So, Ms. Bowden, then this is not the data so much so that we have trial, but the response to that we gave you an opportunity to respond to, were you going to be doing more or what? Where are we today from your point of view?
I'm getting mixed reviews. I ended up talking to more than one lawyer, and one of them kind of just advised to explain my.
I'm not here to. I don't want you to get in the middle of your legal discussions with other lawyers, and what they say today really doesn't mean a whole lot. But what was your plan going forward?
I feel like I have sufficient cause or reason that there was no payment made, and that was based on an arrangement made with the manager at that time of United Finance Company. He made an agreement with me based on some faulty and I think illegal sales issues during the purchase of the car, which I did actually take to the Attorney General. They did try to mediate.
I don't have anything from you though. I don't have any response.
As far as our agreement, I wouldn't know like what I could provide to, because it was an over the phone verbal agreement. So assuming that, you know, it's a bank, maybe our call was recorded, but aside from that, I don't know unless I could summon him, the manager at that time, and to testify that he said that, because you know, the payment ledger says that there was no payments made, but then it shows a payment made, and I'm not sure like why that amount was deducted. It just, none of it really adds up. But I was told by the manager to not make any payments because of what the sales people did in selling me the car. They did not tell me it had a salvage title. They knew it had one. And then they threatened me days later to come back and re-sign the contract.
So we're in the same place we were in July when the court gave you a continuance.
Right. And I did consult with the Northwest Justice lawyer. I did submit some of the documentation. I have a couple voicemails. I have some other things that show, you know, that the contract was manipulated by the salespeople. I just don't know to what extent of any other information I could get to support that. I'm trying to figure that part out. There's something out there. There has to be. So I'm not
Right,
sure.
this case was filed May of 2023 and we're here in July of 2024. So,
Yeah, I'm
and
not
yet
sure.
that was, 20 days, or served on you at some point. Let's see. Yeah, see back when we were served. So,
I was served a long time ago. The rest of it I received by mail. That was why we had done the continuance, because I received
Right.
it shortly before. So it was kind of a scatter to even get to speak with a lawyer, but I did
Yeah.
the best I could for that amount of time, So
Well, Ms. Bowden, there's no basis. I mean, the merit is on the side of United Finance here from everything in the courts purvey here that summary judgment should issue on behalf of United Finance. And so I'm going to sign off on this summary judgment. There isn't any issue that's been shown that genuine issue of material fact that should go to trial. And the company is due this judgment by matter of law. So I don't know if that assists you with United Finance and coming good on this and contacting them and seeing if there's some sort of arrangement, but at least now they know they don't have to be in court anymore on this one and pay more lawyers. So that may be helpful to them and may be more interest to them to talk to you about how to settle that debt. But
okay. So
yeah, that's all for today then.
Okay,
the
thank
form
you.
that I filed for the income and assets, I believe those showed that I'm judgment proof because of my income.
That's a whole different animal. I've just
Yeah.
simply signed off on the summary judgment.
Different animal, and for what it's worth, it was completely illegible.
Oh, that must have been the facts that, I mean, I filed a perfectly legible version with the court, so it must have just been facts.
All right.
All
So, Mr. Yannick, any other cases?
No, nothing further from me, Your Honor. Have a great day and weekend.
All right, and Ms. Bowden, you can be on your way as well.
All right.
Thanks. All right, and